a time like this before.
Hey, so I think now's a good time for us to have a little alone time. So, what do you say? Great. Let's find a place where we can truly be private first. Hey, so... So, is this the place? So, is this the place?
Can I assist you? You know I live to serve.
No, I don't need anything right now. Please, stop asking.
Yes, of course.
So, is this the place? So, is this the place? No, I'm not in the mood. Just kidding. Hey, take it easy next time, will you? I can barely even breathe.
Yes, Dragonborn?
I know. You're a woman of action, aren't you? Just what I wanted. Hey there, I have a little something for you.
You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Islands.
I'm calling it this one. I love you too. I hope you like it. It's a special thing for you.
What is it, my love?
That's thoughtful of
Daedra heart. Quite the eccentric gift. But good for you. I like it. I'm always up for a party.
think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors? I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right, let's take a look. Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back?
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
Trespassing here. You better clear out. This is your last warning. Get away from there or else.
Oh, it's on. Thanks again. So, where are we off to now? Do let me know if you need anything.
Stay sharp.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Yes?
Be careful out there.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh? What would you like me to wear? A word of advice. Anything but heavy armor. It's too sluggish for me. I'll be keeping an eye on you, and I know you'll be doing the same thing.
Yes?
Oh? What would you like me to wear? Do you want me to wear armor or mage robes? Let's move faster. The sun is... it's not great for my skin.
What I mean.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
The Ancestor Glade was a sight to see. We should go back and visit, if we have the time.
Finally.
Need something? Yes? Yes? Hmm? Yes?
Yes?
Yes? Yes?
I must say, the security here is kind of open. Not really enforced. When that's the point of building a place like this, really.
Need something? Need something? Need something? Need something?
What's the plan? Oh, what would you like me to... Do you want me to wear armor, or... Packing on layers of metal? Makes for a sturdier target, I think.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Friends like you are hard to find. And very valuable to me.
The Imperials are good for business.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erin. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. Fake
You're
it for
someone
you
who
if
can get
nothing
things
else.
done. I like that.
I think someone has a crush on you.
Yes? Okay.
Better hope the war
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
eat you alive.
Music tames the most savage.
In terms
When
of
you need a change of attire.
tentacles, the Dark Brotherhood does have some sense and benevolent conviction.
Okay, time to move.
Remember radiant
Oops.
change of attire.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it. Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up. Gods be with you.
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I imagined. Phew.
It's good we hold the Reach. Were the rebels to gain control, the silver mines would give them coin to hire more thugs
Well,
and expand their violence.
This castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island. That's for sure.
Yes, Dragonborn?
Lead on.
Need something?
Hey, thanks again for everything. You made the world a better place. For me.
Well, what news? Is Elaine? Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you. Thank you again for resolving. It's a fine day with you around.
Good food at good prices, and all they do is insult you. Finest jewelry and all of Markarth.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. You, my dear, are going to fit in here quite nicely. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more... personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad. But it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. So you understand my fear. If Cicero's planning something, and conspiring with one of our own, it would be disastrous. Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No. You need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Until next time, sister.
Sister.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, hmm? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do, hmm? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler, debaser, and speak, worm! Kill well, and often. What? What treachery? Defiler, debaser, and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery, more trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. All hail the listener.
My Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to her! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Okay, let's all take a deep breath. What? So Cicero and the Night Mother to you? By Sithith. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Oh, you are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
You reek of death, my... Well then, as it turned... Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting. Go on now.
Need something?
What were you doing in there? Why did it take so long? Oh, wow. So you hid inside a tomb, and a corpse spoke to you, all while a madman goes in to revere it? Just lovely. But if what the Night Mother said about you is true, well, don't be surprised if you get a promotion by Astrid very soon. Now, what do we do next? Ah, I see. Hearn, another vampire. Let's hope I don't screw this up for us. Vampires tend to be able to sense each other nearby. And Lurbuck. Killing an orc bard just because he can't sing? That's rough. Well, you asked for it. Good night.
Now meet your maker. This is your last battle.
Welcome to the last battle. Let's see how you survive this.
I fought worse than you!
Taste my blade!
Here we
Stay
go.
away from her!
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Come on!
You can't defeat me.
so long since I killed a Stormcloak. My sword arm's getting flabby. Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities, and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Wow, that was intense. Okay, time to move.
Stay sharp.
Back with more flattery, I see.
Don't even think about it. Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
In terms of death cults, the Dark Brotherhood does have some sense of order and benevolent conviction.
It's over.
I don't know you. You and Riften look... That's the wrong answer. Last thing the black... You can pretend not to hear me all you want.
So, who wants to die first?
You did pretty good out there. Nice work.
Okay, time to move.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. I'm right behind you.
Kind of feeling
I'm itching
a
for a
little
fight.
uneasy here. Everyone
It was
just
lost
seems
years
so
ago in a Dwemer
reserved.
ruin.
But
without it,
not
I
in a
feel
good
almost
way.
as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life. All set. Let's go.
I'm glad you're here.
When the weather permitted...
Who would want to live here? The downright stench here. Not to mention just about everyone looks nervous. Probably because the city is riddled with corruption, not just because of the Thieves Guild. Don't get me wrong about the Rift, though. I do love this hold in general. just not the main city. So, what do you want to talk about? Thank you. So, what do you have for me? This is lovely.
The
You fought
ancestor
well.
glade was a sight to see. We should go back and visit, if we have the time.
Nothing better after a long day of killing.
I'd like a drink.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Thanks.
Yeah. What's your problem? Yeah. What's your problem? Yeah. What's your problem?
Phew.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Hey, even I can get tired every now and then.
Another poor soul
Finally,
lost.
a place to just relax.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
My skill in
way,
battle is unmatched.
What about you?
Fortunately,
Been adventuring across
That skill
Tamriel
can be
since I
bought.
was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able to swing a blade.
I see, but that definitely wasn't my childhood. Let's say I was quite the bookworm. Never really went outside. Until now, at least. Anyway, nice meeting you.
Safe travels.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can
Be brief,
interest you in one of
Imperial.
our special
There's only
drinks.
so long I can
Let me
stand
know.
being downwind of your stench. They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the
I don't see your
battlefield.
kind too often here.
Never
How have
even
things
lifted a
been for you?
blade in her life. It didn't matter.
guards themselves.
The Imperial soldiers cut her
Well,
down,
that's classic
killed her like a
Tamrielic
dog,
bigotry for you.
and left her
As long
body
as you
to
don't anger
rot
any
in
drunken
mud.
lords, you should be fine.
And that's
Them or the
why
Thieves
I
Guild.
won't rest
I'm sure you
easy
know them all too well.
until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Imperial bastard.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate a quiet place. Unwind.
What in the name of a... I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What is it? Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Oh, what happened?
Out of my way.
Oh. What happened?
Wow, that was intense.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. What do you think you're doing?
Keep your hands to yourself. These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Vegetables as morning. They haven't been by the bunkhouse, but I'm certain they will. How about you?
No.
What are you doing that for?
I thought they had a stranglehold on the siege, but in the last few years, it hasn't been that bad.
Perhaps they moved on to greener pastures. Whatever the reason, let's be glad they're scarce.
Since I've been here, how dare you call Bully a deadbeat? If he paid what he owes, I wouldn't have to say anything. Besides, what in oblivion do you care? What's that supposed to mean?
Blessings of Mara upon you. Mara's domain it's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. Lost the last one I gave you? Very well. Here you are. Mara, keep you. Lost the last one I gave you?
The architecture
Very well.
here is
Here you are.
truly something.
Mara, keep you.
What is it, my love?
Well,
An amulet
here
of Mara?
if you need me.
You're not married? Surprising. Safe travels.
How may I help you, my daughter? May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Need something? See ya. Keep...
Now meet your maker.
Oh no. By the gods, this can't be happening.
They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble.
Okay. I guess they aren't your type then. Though the Dark Brotherhood do murder people.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
I'm good, thanks. A whole lot of people have wanted me dead lately, but I think my friend and I will do fine. Mule, how are you holding up?
I'm feeling motivated. That's enough for now.
Good. Well, stay safe. But going out and exploring every once in a while wouldn't hurt. So what's next for our adventures?
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
As Jarl Leila's housecar, I would
That
ask that you
unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It
Welcome to
killed
Riften,
several
traveler.
soldiers before it departed.
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead?
You just
My
look
heart
familiar
goes out to
from
them.
behind.
If
But
only
now
our
that I
coffers
see you
were
have a
deeper, I
personality
could
like
protect them
Bohemia,
as they were my own
and a
family.
voice to match.
And you think that I care?
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency
Maybe
plan in
is?
effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Out of my way.
Yes, my
I
lady.
don't have time for commentary.
I've also taken a
Wow.
look.
She reminds me of my mother on a bad morning.
Just in case.
But relax.
I presume
I
you're
have a
bothering
feeling
me.
she might
Wow,
be
that was
well.
intense.
Leader be spared.
Just like my mother. She may have been cold on the outside, but inside, maybe she might have some warmth.
What can I do for you?
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Well, this castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island.
I don't have
That's for
time
sure.
for idle chit-chat. What is it?
My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
As Jarl Leila's housecar,
But of course,
I would ask that
tell
you
her she'll
maintain
have it.
respectable
Maven
distance
is one of the
from
few
her at
people
all
I can
times.
trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
You're someone who can get things done. I like
Take
that.
my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a Don't like those eyes you got. Down in the There's a bad hunger to them. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
The Tales of Serana and
Finally.
her charming death assassin. I'd actually want to read that.
Keep your eyes open. Talos guide you.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. Not here. Come with me. Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
What can I do for you?
If killing you was a crime,
Get
I'd
away
be
from me.
guilty as charged.
Okay, time to move. Phew.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? So, you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery? It would ruin me. I have a good thing going here. The Jarl benefits from my more creative arrangements as well, though it'd be impossible for her to admit that. Layla is a simple and traditional woman, which makes it easy to manipulate her, but impossible to regain her graces once offended. Look, perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement? What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons? Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement. Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septums will suffice? Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need. Enough to make a significant difference in the war. They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. Splendid! There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough gold to pay for that. Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city. You're welcome in Riften. As long as you continue to obey our laws. What do you need, my friend? You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain
Winds howling.
What can I do for you? Need a drink? You go to the B&B bar. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon.
Welcomed. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only... I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Finally. Place to relax.
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up. What's the plan? Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? All right. What do you need? Got it. Here should be fine. So, are we ready to start? Alright, now on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Oh, I see. Now, let's see what I have here. I procured these in Riften the last time I was there. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead, a drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. Then there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe in moderate amounts.
Well, you're feeling brave today.
Likewise. Oostengrov. Ugh, don't get me started on that one. What a sorry mistake for a joke that whole ordeal was. We trudged through this sprawling barrow, faced mortal peril at every turn, solved deadly puzzles, and what reward awaited us? A scrap of paper with someone's scrolls. What a fascinating learning experience. By Sithis.
They used to call Windhelm the City of Kings. In my books, anyway. Going there and seeing it for myself, though, I'm kind of disappointed. I had expected it to be bigger.
So, what do you want to talk about now? Yeah. It's not the most comforting thought, but it's a reality I'll have to face eventually. Seeing as how I'm a vampire, my soul will most probably end up in Cold Harbor. If I could, though, I would like to potentially alter that fate. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy my vampire powers, but I hate what it's done to my family, and who I ultimately have to submit to. All right. So, what do you want to talk about now? Wow. Looks like you're in a philosophical mood tonight. In terms of what I think, everyone is born as a blank slate. An infant, for example, doesn't know their right hand from their left. You can't hold them accountable for anything, because they can't grasp the concept of what is good and what is evil. However, when you get to a certain age, you start learning these things. That's when people can start erring towards the more good part of the spectrum, or quite the opposite. However, once you're on a certain end of this spectrum, it doesn't mean that you'll stay this way for the rest of your life. Some people rise as heroes and die as villains. Others, they work to overcome their evil with great effort. All right. So, what do you want to talk about now? I do believe that we can. I've read a similar concept before. It was in the new type theory proposed by a Dwemer philosopher long ago. He said that if men and mer alike cast aside the shackles of what has binded them to selfish squabbles and struggles to power, they could mentally evolve, in a sense, to be higher beings, new types. People who can more easily detect the thoughts and intentions of others, and are more admissible to understanding. I would like to remember the name of the book, or the author, but I'm afraid it's been lost to time. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together. You know, I believe that honesty is the best policy. So, to be perfectly honest, you're the sexiest woman I've ever seen. Hey, you dropped something. You sure you don't need it? So, what do you want to talk about? We should get some rest. Just you and me. Did you dream of me? While I don't like Riften, the Rift is truly something else. Just look at these leaves. You don't typically see anything like them anywhere else in Skyrim. In terms of death cults, the Dark Brotherhood does have some sense of order and benevolent conviction.
Keep your guard up.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
oblivion. Enjoy it. See you in oblivion.
There's not much up there. But
Okay,
if we can
time to
regain
move.
Winterhold, our proximity to Windhelm should keep
Please,
Alfred wary
not
of
now.
wasted troops
You'll
garrison.
know when I'm ready to discuss the issue. Please, not now. You'll know when I'm ready to discuss the issue.
Keep your guard up. Glad you're here. I can't remember the last time I visited home.
Oop.
New around with me? Take my advice. Stay. It's so good to see you again. Get away from me.
Now meet your maker.